We on that type of time tonight. Everybody good?
Yes, sir.
Dirty P Newton is King Dirtbag is not here tonight, but Dirty P Newton is here tonight.
I'm dead.
You know what I mean? It's a different type of episode, man. This is the black episode. I mean, this is you know what I mean? Power to the people episode. So I had to come in my Black Panther attire tonight.
Okay. I can't be mad at that.
You know what I mean? What's good, everybody?
What's good, brother? What's good,
been a tiring day, right?
Yes, for sure.
Right? The energy's been off.
Yeah, today was like weird. It was up and down.
Yeah. Today was definitely a weird day. Flock, how you doing today?
Flock,
I'm tired.
Yeah, you must be tired. I ain't hear from you today.
Yeah, man. Shit. Work is crazy.
You've been real quiet. You know what's crazy? And a lot of things broke today that I saw, and I'm like, damn, we could have talked about all this shit, but I'm gonna save it. I saw a lot of different people talking shit. And I'm like, whoa, where you came from? So we gonna see how this up panel. But let me introduce the show. What is this, episode 78 or 77?
77.
77.
Shem.
All right, welcome back to episode 77 of the All Jokes Aside podcast. I'm your host, Dirty P Newton, aka King Dirtbag, aka Will Mills, aka Fatbag, aka Mug, aka Shaft. All right. Also, we got my beautiful, beautiful co-host down here, Chinks, two Chinks, aka motherfucking Toxic China, aka Chinks Cramden, aka Kung Flu. I'll be forgetting y'all shits. Her shits is hard to forget. Also, we got my producer / moderator / editor, Quasi, aka Mr. Gray Area, aka Young Yorchi, aka Disguise Man is back in town, aka
Squee.
Squeegeezy is back with us tonight.
The sleeves are good.
The sleeves are amazing tonight. The sleeves looking very, very acceptable tonight.
Real valid.
Also, we got the engineer extraordinaire, Flacco, aka Flacco 4K, aka Flacco Pena, aka Flacco Pinata, aka Killer, aka Afro Thunder, aka Trepa Palo, aka Yo quiero.
Yo, you look funnier saying that with what you got on.
Facts.
Yo, for the record, how many yo queros?
At least 6 of them, bitches.
About 6.
6?
7.
Yeah, I'm about to join from the laptop. One second.
All right, I'll take Chuck's word for it. 7.
He just
now that album cover is fire. That cover is fire.
Hey,
I fuck with
now add me on the computer now.
Okay.
I mean, Chinks got the maybe.
I fuck with that screensaver right there. That's hard. So let's get right into it. I had to throw on some different type of attire, so the things I'm going to say tonight will come off not as serious because I don't know how to be serious about what's going on now. I don't know how to be. So I'm like, you know what? Let me put something funny on. Let me at least look funny while I'm saying the serious shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? To kind of soften the blow.
You look mad crazy though.
It's either we going to depress each other or piss each other off for 2 hours. Talking about
might as well throw the outfit on. First of all, condolences out to George Floyd. Let's just get into that. Immediately. I saw the video. Y'all probably saw the video. Probably the most disturbing shit I've seen in years. That was very disturbing, hard to watch. Did y'all see the video?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
It was like a movie, bro. The length of time that man had his knee on his neck, people watching, the complete, utter disregard for life displayed by that officer was crazy, bro. It's unbelievable to me that somebody can have that, not have an ounce of humanity in it for him. Now another video surfaced because from the angle they showed the original video there was two officers. If you look at another video, it was 4 officers actually.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw 3, but yeah, there were 4.
There were 4. Brutality. That's not even brutal. I can't even call that. And then they just released a video of him. This dude was an activist. This dude was for the youth. Also, he really close friends with somebody I just roasted recently for his outfit. Steven Jackson.
Yeah, Steven Jackson knew him personally.
Close friend, bro. That's his brother.
Not his real brother.
You sure?
It wasn't his real brother. No,
Nah.
they called each other twin.
Twin, yeah.
They look exactly alike.
That makes sense.
And they were really, really close. But that wasn't his blood brother.
Yeah.
He took it really hard. This dude was actually a somebody. This dude was a somebody. This wasn't no regular criminal. He wasn't a criminal, bro. He was an activist.
They tried to call him a crackhead in the beginning.
He wasn't on no drugs, bro.
I remember that.
Right in the very beginning, they tried to paint him as a drug addict and like a bum, a homeless man.
What do you guys think it's gonna take? I mean, aside from these riots that we have, because it's happened so many times, and it feels like the only way that we ever retaliate is through rioting. But like, really, what else is there to do? Like,
we're gonna get to that. I'm gonna touch on all that shit because I took
the logo disappeared.
Yeah, I took it away. That background making me look crazy.
You in the casting room now.
Yeah, casting couch. Like I'm about to bust somebody out.
That fro looking crazy.
The fro is popping out now. It's like
gotta
see all the layers of it.
So here's my thing about the whole. It's more deep rooted than just rioting. The rioting is not what you usually see. You know what I mean? It's a lot of marching and shit like that. I don't know if you look at the Minneapolis riots, they fucking shit up. And it's not no regular looting. They're fucking the cops up.
Yeah.
They fucking the precinct up. You seen that one with the skateboard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. And now I'm dressed like this tonight for a reason, because the revolution will be televised. This is what needs to happen. This is the only thing that makes people listen. And when you look at other countries, right? Nobody marches in protest for their rights. They fuck shit up. Mm-hmm. White people who came over to this country, they didn't sit down with the Native Americans over dinner and say, "Hey, listen, do you mind if we come?" No, they took over. The only way to get things done is by force, with organizations, with government, with military. It has to be done by force. Nobody's gonna listen.
Why haven't sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I feel like if I were a police officer and I were of color, right? I think I would literally just tell everyone in my department or whatever that's of color to just kind of like back down. Like, I feel like that would speak more volume than, making us have to go against them.
That's an unrealistic expectation as well, because
it's just, I don't know why nobody has thought of it.
Because it's unrealistic.
And the truth be told, that the officers, police officers, they're their own thing. Like, Blue Lives Matter. Like, police officers, they're their own gang. So a colored police officer is not going to stand up for a black person.
Also, you have to keep in mind, right?
I guess.
You can't, and this is what I want to make this disclaimer before we go any further with this conversation. Officers who do fucked up shit are individuals. There are way more good police officers than bad police officers. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Also, police shouldn't be grouped, because there's 50 states in this country, and each state has different police forces. In New York, you got fucking foul precincts, you got decent precincts. So it's not right to group them all together. However, the reason why they are grouped together so often is because if you don't choose a side, you automatically chosen the side of the oppressor. And what happens is police officers don't speak out against bad police officers. which makes us group them all together.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
I'll jump
So
in.
it really just ends up being us against them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Every police officer is bad.
Okay, and Flock, I was just about to. It looked like you.
Go ahead. Yeah, but you got it. Go ahead, elaborate, bro. But they all bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, because it's you just said that police officers need to point out other police officers. If they don't point out police officers, are they good?
Right.
What I mean by what I hear what you're saying. I'm speaking about intent. At the end of the day, being a cop is a job. They got families to feed. They got mouths to feed. You know what I'm saying? So standing up against other people, you're gonna lose your job. And if you do keep it, you'll be ostracized.
That's a fact.
So a lot of things that goes along with that. But I think, and then also, right, for instance, this happened in Minnesota, right? We shouldn't be rioting against cops in Florida. You see what I'm saying? That's not fair.
Yeah.
That's not right. It's not right when you see something that happens in a certain city or a certain state that we're saying, oh, police officers are fucked up. It's not true. That's a blanket statement. Like you're saying that Orlando police are like cops in Minnesota? It's not true.
Well, to our defense, we have had our run-ins. We just had one in St. Cloud.
St. Cloud. Yeah, 100%. What I'm saying is there needs to be a restructuring of what police officers have to go through. I did a whole video about it. I don't know if y'all watched it. The problem with police is etiquette. They put like this. Most police officers are pussy niggas. They're pussies. I don't know any goons that turn into cops, like or solid dudes from the hood that become police officers, or solid people, period. A lot of them got bullied. A lot of them are really soft people, and they get. Now, I'm not talking about the dudes who become a cop because their father was a cop and their grandfather was a cop. That's more so the lines of tradition. A lot of people who become police officers is to have this authority.
Power.
If you know is when I'm pretty sure we've all ran across cops that's really nasty for no reason. Like a straight asshole for dumb shit, for like jaywalking. Get the fuck across the street. It's like, bro, why are you talking to people like that?
Yeah, why are you yelling?
And my thing is, a lot of these guys they had no interaction with people from the ghettos, from the hood, or black people as a whole, or Hispanic people. They've never interacted with them in their life outside of being a cop. So what happens is you are already afraid of these people. You're afraid of them for whatever reason, whether it was a rap video you saw, whether you heard shit, or whether it's racism. Regardless of what it is, you are going into a group of people that you're not familiar with them. So what do scared people do?
They're acting off of insecurity and intimidation, is what you're saying.
They're afraid. A lot of them are racist, but most of them are just plain flat out scared to death.
Or scared racist.
But I don't want to say racism because that term is thrown around too much. You know what I mean? It's thrown around too much. A lot of them are not racist. They're just pussy. They're scary as shit.
It is thrown around.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's what black people need to stop doing. Stop playing the race card, because at the end of the day, nobody is saying that this is just fear. This deep embedded. They think about it. They only feel like I'm brave because they got a uniform and a gun. That's their only claim to being tough. You rip that away.
I saw this post that said that racism isn't even like the act itself anymore. It's more so just dismissing all of these things that are happening and not really like enforcing things, you know? And I agree, because it's how many cases do we have to get to for something to be done? It's like, I feel like every week we hear of 3 different ones.
Yeah.
In 1 week.
Think about this. It was a guy in, I don't know if y'all remember this. It was in East New York, in the Pink Houses in Brooklyn a couple of years ago. It was an Asian police officer.
Asian people.
He was in the projects, in the pink houses. Pink houses already got a reputation. One of the most dangerous projects in Brooklyn. Dude was coming down the stairs. Asian police officer pulled out his gun and shot him. Scared. And you can tell he was just scared. He wasn't racist. Even the dude, y'all remember Philando Castillo?
Yes.
Fear. This dude was not a criminal. He was licensed to carry his firearm. He didn't do anything. His kid was in the car. His girl was in the car. And if you heard, the officer was panicking. Y'all remember that? The officer was panicking after he did it. That was a scared man. And that's what the problem is. A lot of these motherfuckers are scared. They're not trained to deal with people. You know what I'm saying? They give them a uniform. They give them their gun training, whatever they do. There's no etiquette training. The training needs to change in the police force.
I think they are. I think a lot of them are trained. You know why I think that? Because they training just seems to kick in at the right time. When they get in front of the right people doing the same exact thing that other people was doing, all of a sudden.
Hold on. Can we stop for a second? Look at Chinks.
What?
I wish I had a she's like the wind. yo, your shit was just blowing like she's looking like a GIF right now. Like a GIF. Go ahead. Not a gift, a GIF. Anyway, continue, Quasi. I'm trying to throw in jokes every now and then.
It's a GIF or a GIF. But the people need to know. Now, what I was saying, I don't know.
I fucked up. You trying thinking?
Basically, what it boils down to is that the officer are just variables in the entire situation. Really, we're fighting against a system. So this is systematic oppression. You know what I mean? The police officers are enabled. They to Kwesi's point that they're trained for the right moment. They know that if they shoot somebody, they're gonna get paid leave. So it's I don't, I wouldn't go as far as, you know what I'm saying, leaning towards the fear thing.
I wouldn't say that.
I just don't understand.
I'm gonna say it.
Well, why can't they stop? Like, they know they're hurting somebody. Why don't they stop? There's no excuse for that. I don't think that
they're gonna get away with it.
I don't think police. But if you
so that wouldn't be a hate crime if it's race.
Yes, a lot of these. All right. I'm gonna touch on 2 points. Here's my biggest problem with this situation. Mm-hmm. It's a word they use over and over again, and it gets on my fucking nerves. What? The word investigation.
Who's that?
Like, what is there to investigate?
Bingo, Chinks. What is there? Why do you say, the FBI is doing an investigation? An investigation into what?
Yeah, because y'all are quick to blame.
Granted, if there's some video footage that wasn't there, the video starts out with this man in cuffs.
Yeah.
Anything that happened prior to that don't even fucking matter. Because if the officer killed him on purpose, it was personal.
You got him.
You got him. You got him. Even I don't give a fuck if I don't care if it's Shaquille O'Neal. You got a man in cuffs behind his back. It's nothing he can do. You won. And now we find out it was 4 police officers. For you to hear this man begging for his life, the people behind him scream, like, let him go. Like, to not let up a little bit off this man's neck. Move your knee to his back. To hold your knee on this man's neck for that long. On any human being. You do it to a dog, they're dead. You do that to any living animal is going to die if you do it for that long. You know what I'm saying? A full-grown man on another man's neck, you're out of here. Something's going to be fucked up afterwards. Here's the point, that the nuance. And I'm going to get at my people for this. Black people, I want y'all to hear me.
I need it.
All right? Here's something that we never talk about. Black people deter other black people from becoming police officers. Because what should be happening is that nerdy kid in the hood, he should become a cop. He grew up in the hood. Mm-hmm. He should police his own neighborhood. You know, in the hood, you always got that one cool cop that everybody's cool with. That's the problem. You see how there's a no-win situation? And this is me checking my own people. Because at the end of the day, if you don't want white people from the outside, the suburbs, coming in to patrol your own ghetto, stop. How many kids say they want to be cops when they get older? Since when has it been uncool to be a police officer? You can't
really blame black people for that.
No. But that's a stick. What do you mean?
It's a justified stigma.
It's all systematic from our thought process.
If you're telling a black kid not to become a cop because police are corrupt and police are gonna fuck you over when you get that job, I agree with you. But that's not why they say, yo, because you're a sellout. If you become a cop, because now you're going to be coming over here, assuming you're going to become one of them to arrest us and fuck with us. Now the good people, but hold on, the only people who tell kids not to become as cops are niggas in the street. Of course they don't want you to
say it depends on what type of black people you are.
You will never hear a stand-up black dude telling a kid not to become a cop. You will never hear that.
There's stand-up black dudes out here. You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is the hood says, yo, we don't want y'all in our neighborhood. Well, then who do we want then? Who do we want to... I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a reasonable question. I agree with it all. So what's the either get the police officers some training to deal with the people who they...
With you, I've seen certain instances where black officers were around and they didn't do anything either. So I don't know
black officers, for the most part, are worse than white officers. I've seen that a lot too. They're bigger.
Back to square one, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I hear it all the time in the hood. We always say we don't want these outsiders in our hood patrolling our neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Then who do we want then? We don't want no cops at all?
Well, Chinks asked a great question earlier, and that might be our answer. You know what I'm saying? And it go back to what we talked about a couple episodes ago. Mm-hmm. And she asked, like, what we got to do, you know what I mean, to get them to respect us and to just stop doing this outright fucked up shit. Remember when we talked about the Jewish community? You know what I mean? Shout out to them. You know what I mean?
They own police.
And in order to it go back to group economics, and it also tie in what Flock is talking about with the systematic oppression. The systematic oppression ends when we got our group economics.
Yes,
intact.
Indeed.
All that shit is over with instantly. We become a powerhouse. It don't matter what they think of us. Same way it don't matter what they think of Asians. They fuck with them financially. Don't matter what they think of Jews. They fuck with them financially.
That's a fact.
And we could easily make it like that if we just stop ourselves at that point. And you know what I mean? But if we get that together, police ain't gonna do that, because when police get around people of power and people who have a backing and something established, police all of a sudden trained. Then they know how to be police.
Mm-hmm.
They know how to be police around Farrakhan.
What? And they are the fucking police. Now that was I'm glad you said something about Farrakhan. If y'all remember on Malcolm X, there was one powerful scene when they showed up to the hospital to defend, I guess, Brother Johnson. Something happened to him. And when Malcolm X showed up with them dudes, the way they was marched, they was in unison, and then he just went like this, and they walked off.
Yeah, that
and
was
the cop said,
with the glove,
that is too much power for one man to have.
Mm-hmm.
And the cops didn't do shit. Not because it was a lot of people, but because they were organized.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why they destroyed the Black Panthers.
Exactly.
Because they were organized.
Right.
Yeah, they had the guns, they had the power, they had the people, but they had a purpose. It wasn't to go out here and commit crimes. They had to turn the Black Panthers into a criminal organization. They had to demonize them. They were too good. You see what I'm saying? They demonized the shit out of the Black Panthers. The Black Panthers were put in place to defend their communities against police brutality. Gun laws have changed in this country because of them. These motherfuckers was walking up in courtrooms with AK-47s. And this was in the 60s. That's not even that long ago. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's the type of, they just did it in Georgia. They just did it in Georgia.
Who did it
out there? The new black
militia.
The black militia. They was out there with their AK-47s at the cop's house. I mean, at the dude's house that killed Ahmaud Arbery. Yeah, they were out there. They couldn't do nothing with him.
To Khalid Muhammad, you know what I'm saying, in the late 90s, he organized the Black Panther Party.
And they know that's the thing with black people. We talked about this. You don't know your shit. You don't know your shit. You don't know your group. It's all feelings. This is a free country. Although we may have a little bit more oppression obtaining things that the so-called people in power do, but we can do the same shit. We can get guns. We can get gun licenses. We can own land. We can start our own police forces. We can do all of these things. Yeah. The problem is with black people is we need to fix our own infrastructure. We need to fix ourselves before we can do anything. Because you cannot attack a group of white cops who constantly does the same thing over and over again. You know what the definition, hold on, James, let me make this point real quick. The definition of insanity is repeating the same things and expecting different results. Yeah. It don't work that way. What are we doing? Because you could do it by force, but then people got to die. You willing to die? I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying people in power would have to step up and do something. Who?
Here's the thing too, Chinks. It's not, they go all the way up. People are pulling politics into this shit with Trump and everything. I had a great conversation with somebody today and, about my video. We was going back and forth. And what she said was, black people don't vote locally. We go right for the presidents, maybe mayors, maybe governors. But this local voting, you can vote for your sheriff. You can vote for your police commissioner. You can vote for your alderman. You can vote for all of these small people because remember, police forces are local. So when you got those corrupt police chiefs that everybody complaining about, how did he get in office? How did he get that position? Do you go to town hall meetings? You know what I mean? Do you know what the fuck is going on in your own community? It's free. It's publicly announced. So the thing about it is, if you can't answer those questions properly, then you can't fucking complain. Because police chiefs aren't put in power. They're voted in. They're voted in. So if the police force is fucked up and the majority of the people that live in that community are black, who voted them in? You see what I'm saying?
I would love to know what they're voted off of.
The people that need to be voting ain't voting. That matters. Because I don't see how you can have a corrupt police chief in your district, in your hub where you live, and everybody black. You know what it is? The minority people who probably are white and nobody showed up to the polls, their votes trumped yours. Their votes outweighed yours because you ain't even show up and fucking vote. Because you're waiting for a fucking presidential election. It's a chain of command. You know what I mean? You think the president is really gonna fly to Minnesota to check in on this? I don't fuck with Trump, but listen, he got other shit to do. Because this is small fries for the president. This is not his problem. This is not the military going out blowing people heads off. This is a police officer in Minneapolis. That's a Minnesota problem. That ain't for Trump. But he has to speak out on it because of the outrage that's taking place on social media, that's taking place nationwide. The president has little or nothing to do with police in every community of the country. We control that. This is not government. This is local. We got to step up. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the problem. I think that pretty much answers your question. That's how you grasp a hold of what's going on in your community. Be involved in your community. Know what's going on. Attend those town hall meetings. Vote locally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Quasi, I'm surprised you ain't got nothing much to say.
What you mean? We
Come on, son. I can't be the only fake deep nigga up here tonight, son. I know I'm dressed like one. I need your help, bro. I need you to offer me some nuance.
Ask me a question. I already did. I told you. It's all about financial structure, bro.
Facts.
Organization, bro. It's just that simple. We haven't done that in 50 years.
Longer. Flock, let me ask you a question.
What up?
You have really, I noticed when you talk, you have really strong views about law enforcement. Have you had bad experiences with them?
Yes, several instances, and I've actually been held up at gunpoint by law officers, 4 of them to be exact, with rifles. So, you know, for me, I look at things from, you know what I'm saying, from a global perspective, though. Like, basically, it's deeper than what we're watching on social media. It's a system. We've been designed to basically reject what really helps us. Like, being a cop is not cool because we have rap music and things that ultimately is still ran by the white man. Like, if you rapping about killing yourself and all that stuff, you know, all that drugs, and they put the drugs into the community. History has completely shown. We spoke about the Black Panthers and everything. They sent government agents to infiltrate the Black Panthers and dissolve them from within. You know what I mean? So all this, like, the situation with the police officer, he did that because he felt like he could get away with it. Obviously, he would have not done it.
100% agree.
If he didn't think he could get away with it.
In that case.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So,
that,
you know, and then to your point, there are some good police officers, because I've had good situations with police officers and I've had bad situations with police officers. Yeah. But ultimately, since we're up against a system, like how you said, they don't want to be ostracized. They don't want to be, you know, they don't want to be blackballed or whatever, considered a sellout to the blue lives. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's going to take revolutionaries. It's going to take people that are going to stand up and fight the power, you know what I mean, in order for us to get results, you know what I mean? And, you know, everything that you're saying is also correct, too, in regards to the voting process, which, you know, I like to elaborate on that part, too, is where, you know, think about it like this. When you take your car to a mechanic, if you don't know shit about cars, what do you think that mechanic is going to do to you?
He's going to get you.
Fuck you over.
It's the same thing with the law. We do not know the law. We do not know. We're not educated enough to know exactly what to do with the law. So what do you think a police officer is going to do when they see us?
And this is where learning comes into play, because I hate to go way back, but this is what happened with slavery. You know what I'm saying? They just freed us. That's it. They didn't teach us shit. They said, hey, you're free. A lot of Black people didn't even know they were free. So everything is self-taught, which makes you more powerful because you have the freedom. Like, it's all right in front of you. Like, I don't know about you guys. I love knowledge. Mm-hmm. I love learning shit. Me and Quasi a lot. Me and Chinks even. Me and Quasi could talk on the phone, but how long? Every time we get on the phone, we think it's going to be a couple of minutes. We on the phone for an hour. You know what I'm saying? Just building. Just constantly building, learning things. I love knowledge. I love learning shit. People be like, how the fuck you know that? I'm like, I don't know. I love knowledge. And this shit is all public. It's just like people are stuck in a box. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They're stuck in a fucking box. I learned this shit from young. When my aunt was sending me away, shout out to my aunt who raised me along with my mom. She sent me out young, sleepaway camp, you know, things like that. And it was like super cool to me. So I'm in the mountains and shit in the Catskills in New York, cabins, learning about Native Americans and eating and learning how to dissect frogs and shit in the woods and being sent off to different places. And it's like, whoa. But then when I come back to the hood, I'm like, and then when I got older, 16, 17 years old, now I'm going to Manhattan. I'm shopping at Paragon in the Village, Atrium in the Village, and I'm coming home with the exclusive shit. Niggas like, where you got that from? I'm like, oh, over there on motherfucking on Houston Street or West 4th. Like, yo, where that's at? And it hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm like, wait a minute. The train at the time was $1.25. It took me literally 15 minutes to get there from where I lived at in Brooklyn. Y'all niggas don't know where this. I'm like, how the fuck y'all don't know where this at? These niggas never left. They never went nowhere. Quasi, how often do you go back home and niggas don't even know where nothing at? Me and Quasi talk all the time. Quasi know New York probably better than I do. I know every borough except for Staten Island, of course, because nobody go to raggedy ass Staten Island. But Queen,
shout out to Staten Island.
Shout out to Shaolin. Queens, Manhattan, Brooklyn, and the Bronx. I know niggas who get lost. You don't know where I'm at. I'm like, you don't know how to read the train map? I know how to get everywhere. I can't get lost in my city. You know what I'm saying? But when I got old enough, I realized shit was fucked up out there, and it's more. Everything is bigger. This is why in my neighborhood I live in, I'm the only black man in the three. I think I'm the only black person over here. My neighbors fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Not because I'm a black. I'm me. I'm not no black dude out here kissing ass. I'm myself. I'm not afraid of them. That's another thing. You pull a hood nigga out his element. I don't know. I forgot what movie that was. On The Wire. Y'all watch The Wire? Remember when he took them hood niggas to that restaurant and how they was acting? They was scared. We talking about they kill each other in their own hood, but when they got to sit in a restaurant and eat a fucking salad and order some shit off the menu, they are literally scared shitless. Now watch the nuance. The reverse of that is the white cops coming into the hood. That's outside of their element. They're afraid. But the difference between us and them, they got a legal gun on their waist. And when they're scared, they can shoot you legally and justify it and beat the case. So we need to learn the law, and they need etiquette training.
Man, justice is for sale.
Yeah.
Money up, all money in, no money out.
Everything is for sale, okay?
That's simple. Justice is for sale. The more money you got, the more justice you can buy.
Bro, like your man Pennywise said, you could buy a #1 album.
Pennywise.
Right.
Yo, so all right, on that note, we're going to take a quick break.
What's up, guys? If you're in the Florida area and you're looking to purchase or sell a home, which I'm sure you are because that's what people come to Florida for, look no further than Malca Leon, Orlando Realtor. She can help you find your dream home or sell your current home. Y'all need help with that too. Stop renting. Contact Malca Leon now.
Escape Vodka Rum. 50% vodka, 50% rum, mango infused, 6 times distilled. More than just a liquor, an experience. Be sure to request Escape Vodka Rum from your local liquor retailer.
All right, so we back, and before I go any further, I meant to say this from the beginning. Our brother, one of the sponsors on the show, actually used his studio, Nest City Studios, to record the show on a regular basis, creating and owner of Escape Vodka Rum, Finesse Levine. He lost his grandmother. And I just want to send condolences and prayers out to his family. They going through right now. So shout out to my homie Finesse. You know, I hope everybody's doing okay. That can never be good in the midst of all this. But I don't think it was Rona, though. It's fucked up, right? Everybody died. Now you're like, was it Corona? That's crazy. It's like, yeah, and I was about to be fucked up what I was about to say. God damn, I'm glad I caught myself. I was about to say, that's like if a gay person died in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pointing at me. Who you pointing at?
No, I'm just saying, like, you automatic. Am I wrong for that? That was real, though. Like, in the 80s, a gay person died. Like, oh, was it AIDS?
Yeah, that's what people were doing. Yep.
That's a fact. Okay, good. I'm not alone. So, because this is the black episode, we got to talk about some other shit. I removed the wig and glasses. I'm back there. I still got my dashiki on, though. You know what I'm saying? Made in Ghana. Same one of these little motherfucking swap me shit. This is custom made from Ghana. All right? Karen. Which, I love that phrase, by the way.
Karen.
They don't even want to know these bitches' names no more.
Yeah, that's how.
I got a quote. I got to quote one of my favorite comedians, who is white, by the way, Bill Burr.
Boom.
What he stated was,
Bill Burr.
all the problems and complaints in America are middle-aged white women. Before the term was even created, he said that shit years ago. I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? That's a fact.
Yeah.
And my problem is not the complaints. The complaints, first of all, is they display classic privilege. When you talk about privilege, it's the shit that they do. Because it's shit that doesn't even bother you, it doesn't even involve you, and you just want to say something to somebody. Just came out of the news in Central Park, and sometimes they lie. I don't know if you ever saw Rosewood. Saw Rosewood before, Quasi?
Yep.
That's how the war started. That's why they lynched the black people. Because this white woman lied and said she got raped by a black man, but really she was cheating on her husband with a white dude. So the side nigga beat the shit out of her. So to avoid her husband's wrath, she lied and said she got raped and beaten by a black man, and they strung a black man up and hung him. But she was just cheating. I saw something similar to that in Central Park.
African-American man.
This black man didn't do nothing to her. And I've seen that several times over the past year. And they got the care. I don't understand what it is with them. They like, wow, I can not only can I get away with calling the police on them for no reason, I can get away with lying to the police. Why aren't these women prosecuted for this shit?
And that's definitely
that should be a whole felony.
Attempted murder.
It should be attempted murder. But see, the crazy part about that is, watch this. If the cops charge her with attempted murder, that would be the police admitting that they're biased.
Yeah.
So they can't charge her with it. They're not going to admit that they're, you see what I'm saying? Because that's what's going to happen. If a white woman saying she's being beaten or raped, and they show up and they saying, oh, you know what? We could have came and killed him. But really, when they show up, they're just going to see a man with his hands in the air and a phone because he recorded the whole thing. You see what I'm saying? How often do y'all think that happens, though?
All the time.
A lot. Have you ever been a victim of that, some shit like that?
Nah. Thank God.
Have you ever had? I told you about my brush with racism, which is once. You ever had a brush with like blatant racism? Not something that you can kind of call it racism. You wasn't going. Have you ever had a brush with confirmed racism?
Yeah.
Ever?
I told my story already.
Oh, you did. Floyd?
Second grade.
Mm-hmm.
Was that just me and you in that episode? Damn.
Was it?
Probably.
Y'all don't remember that second grade?
Would have heard it.
When the male student and the teacher, they felt them up. You know what I mean? They was feeling on them.
Looking fly face.
They was feeling on them. And then Quasi got the police involved and they told him,
Chinks, you should know he's joking.
They said we would never touch him because he's black. Why would we touch this black kid? They said that. And he was heartbroken. Damn, I'm not worthy of being touched.
But yeah.
Look at Quincy that's sitting on top.
He let the whole joke rock out too. Like, listen, listeners, that's not what happened. Not even close.
I'm waiting to see when they're gonna start laughing.
Are you drinking coconut water?
Sure.
That's trash.
Oh, don't rush.
Right. Agua de coco, loco.
This is not on motherfucking TikTok, nigga. This is Zoom.
Are you being racist because I'm drinking coconut water, bro?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I am. But Flock, ever? Like blatant.
Nah,
Like,
I can't say blatant. I can't say blatant racism. I don't think I've ever dealt with that. But I mean, when I did go to Tennessee one time, when we went into of all places, we went to Cracker Barrel. But we went to Cracker
I love
Barrel
Cracker Barrel too.
over there.
Love Cracker Barrel.
Smoky Mountains, yeah. It was wild. Like we went in there, it was all old white people, and the room stopped, bro.
Can I tell you some real shit about Cracker Barrel? I always feel weird going in there.
Me too.
I know why.
Let me tell you why. Quincy, tell me why.
The pictures on the wall.
No. Well, that's too simple.
Have you
It's
looked
all of it. It's the whole shit.
The whole
It's
shit,
the establishment.
yeah.
Like
The whole vibe, yeah.
the old school candy, the slave candy, and the wooden, the old white people behind the registers. Like, it's very uncomfortable for me. But the food is amazing. Shout out to Cracker Barrel. I will say this: the best best place to eat breakfast I've ever been to ever. You want to talk about grandmom's cooking?
Yeah.
I ain't talking about the blueberry pancakes. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know who's cooking that?
They had some slaves cooking, and whoever owned Cracker Barrel. I'll tell y'all one thing though. I didn't know it was a restaurant until years later. I assumed that was just a place you go to buy cheese. I didn't know it was a restaurant ever. And also, when you walk in there, you don't know it's a restaurant at first because the restaurant is in the back.
It don't look like a restaurant.
But you go in there, it's like mad old candies. You go in there, eat all old school candies.
Like Christmas in that bitch.
Mm-hmm. I fuck with Cracker Barrel. I don't care what nobody say. Let me tell you something. The coolest down to earth white people though work at Waffle House.
Hold on, before you go to Waffle House,
ain't no colors in Waffle House.
You gonna tell me you don't see slave masters in the pictures on the wall, bro?
I never paid attention.
Next time,
slave masters.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for that, but I believe it 100%.
I'm going
tomorrow. I probably just was focused on who y'all was with it, bro. I was looking at the pictures like, yo, hold on. It was to the point like who I was with. I told her like, yo, if I wasn't here with you right now, we wasn't vibing. Like I'd be asking everybody what's good with these pictures, cause it's straight up big ass houses, and it's like the whole family standing in front of the house, and they just looking mad grimy, and then mixed with the ambiance, like what you was talking about, Dirk. I'm 100% sure that they got pictures of slave dominions, nigga.
My nigga's about to turn into bugging out from do the right thing. What's up with them pictures on the wall? Why you got no black people on the wall?
Dead ass.
Flacco never saw that movie.
Bro, you are the old movie referencer, bro. That's what you do.
You know who Radio Raheem is, nigga?
Of course. Nigga, I'm old too.
Oh, so you know the movie, okay. You
be saying it, the younger motherfuckers. They like, all right.
All right, so are we off this whole race thing?
They fired that bitch though. The bitch
the bitch got fired. Good for her. Are they not tired of getting fired and attacked on social media? I saw one. Oh, Quasi, this is perfect for you. Did you see the lady that was calling an Israelite? She was calling him a nigger. White lady.
Nah, I didn't see that.
He cursed her out.
Of course.
He cursed her out. I don't remember what he said to her exactly, but she came back. Oh, here's what happened. He cursed her out and then put her on social media. She came back to their outside camp, whatever it was at, and came to apologize.
Okay.
He said, so he goes, son, oh my God. His next statement was crazy.
He made her kiss his boot?
No. He said, listen, what I'm going to do is what's the higher up called? I don't know what the higher up is called in their organizations.
Oh, definitely.
Exactly, whatever. I guess they're I don't know, the king, whatever. He said, I'm gonna let the king know what you said, your apology, and we're gonna see what we're gonna do going forward. What do you mean? It don't work for you. You corny ass nigga. Bro, when I say, yo, and then he tried to break it down. Then he tried to have a moment for himself. I forgave the lady for him. She was out of line. Well, bro, First of all, apology not accepted at all. You call me a nigger out of anger, I'm going to react there. You can't come back and apologize. I'm not accepting your apology because we never got to fuck with each other again. So what do I need to accept your apology for?
Facts.
You go online and apologize to me from home. Don't come and say nothing to me. You understand what I'm saying? That's like somebody, God forbid, do something to one of your loved ones and then come try to say sorry to you. God damn it. Apology not accepted.
I'll inform
at all.
I'll inform my leader of your apology.
I disconnected my headphones. What'd you say?
I'll inform our leader.
Yeah.
Your apology.
I wish I had the video. I'm gonna find it for you and send it to you. You'll laugh. Because you know how we feel about the Israel. The most pointless, I think they're up there with the most pointless black organization in the country. You know, because even them, I had to apologize to some white kids. I riled up about 1 million people. Yeah, I remember when that Native American man was in front of the White House, and it was a bunch of white kids surrounding him, and he was yelling at them. I mean, it appeared that they were making fun of him. Yeah, do y'all remember that, Chinks, Flago?
And then he was telling them like, "This is my country." Like he went in.
Yeah, he was singing. He was singing like, and they was like singing with him. So anyway, these white kids got called racist, and they all had on Trump hats. Like, you know, make America great again. The black Israelites actually started that. They were fucking with the white kids. The Israelites were there fucking with the white kids, and the Native American guy was there trying to diffuse the beef. And they backed off and let the world attack these young white kids. These white kids with high school students. Granted, a couple of them probably was fucking assholes. Pretty sure of that. But they didn't start that shit. These motherfuckers didn't even come forward and say, yo, it was us. They just let the white kids take all this heat. And it was them the whole time. I can't stand the motherfuckers, man. So harmful. So harmless and harmful at the same time.
They good for instilling black pride in black Christians.
Yeah.
That's about it. But past that, it's weird. And they preach a lot of hate too. Like even amongst other Africans, and that's super weird. So they on some nation shit. They're not even on some race shit. They on some nation.
I wonder how long this segment was right now. Not that long, right? Because I want to get to some other shit real quick. And I'm the only one that probably could relate to this. Another one of our viewers, he loves the show. He actually DM'd me today, and he said, yo, he's a black guy, but he has a white wife, and they have a biracial kid. And she doesn't want to teach their kid racist. She wants to teach the kid that everybody's equal. He said, and he's like, nah, we need to teach our daughter. I think if I'm quoting you wrong, bro, my bad, but I believe it's a daughter. He wants to teach that there is a difference when you're black, when you got black in you. 100% it's a difference. Of course, I can relate. Most of my kids are biracial, and they look more black. You know what I'm saying? Especially my sons. That's one thing that's never touched on, and this also goes back to like a Doja Cat, for instance, right? She will always be viewed funny. Like if she bigs up white people, black people will ostracize her for that. That's not fair because she's half white. She's 50% white. So how she's just gonna ignore her white race? And she loves, her mother's white, right?
I think so.
How could she just ignore her mother? Like that's her mom. So for her not to, love white people, why can't she do that?
I think it's important for them to be taught race just because of the fact that other people aren't being brought up like that. So
That's
they have to know how to react to other people's reactions and how other people are going to treat them in the outside world.
I'm going to give you an example. Vicky is my complexion. You know what I'm saying? She's Dominican. She's half Dominican though, right? Vicky, when she was here in Florida, she never really acknowledged out loud her blackness. She never really acknowledged it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say it doesn't mean she didn't love it or accept it. She just never said, I never heard her really say it out loud. Like, if y'all came to my house, she had the big ass Dominican flag on the wall. Like, she never really acknowledged her black side. So she went to, she goes to HVAC. Yeah, she goes to HBCU. And she's learning now, like, you're black. Like, because the thing about it is, in this country, a lot of black people aren't cultured. And it's a sad state of affairs. Because they don't understand, like, Flacco could be, I can be 100% Panamanian, right? They'll say, no, you're black. You know what I mean? So you would have to literally ignore your Hispanic side because they don't get it. Like, and I'll give them the same answer. There's literally slaves everywhere. Like, slaves was everywhere. Wherever them slave ships drop people off at,
that's why
they are.
That's why people just got to differentiate nationality from race.
Well, race from ethnicity.
Mm-hmm.
And but that's the thing. People aren't cultured in that sense. So you gotta teach your kids what's what, because people are stupid. You know what I mean? Because there's no box for mixed. I mean, there is a box on the ethnic, but I talk to my kids about this a lot. It's kind of hard for mixed kids.
I never knew what the fuck to choose.
But even you, like, you're Asian and Hispanic. That's a wild mix.
And I felt like if I were to choose Asian, they would have
look good, but
pictures of me. But I really didn't even know what to put sometimes. And now they make it. They took it a step further, where they put your race and your ethnicity.
Yeah. So
I have to put Hispanic or Latino, and then I have to put Asian or Pacific Islander. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
That shit is wild.
Bitch, what is Moana, nigga? I'm not Lilo and Stitch, nigga. Pacific Islander.
Facts.
I'm not Samoan. I look like The Rock to you.
I look like Moana to your ass.
Moana.
Yeah, but it's nuts the way it works, how everybody, but I get what people want, this fucking utopia, you know what I mean, this Shangri-La of people all in bed together and accepting. In a perfect world, yeah. I got one word to sum all that up. Respect. Period. You know what I mean? People need to know that just because you're white, black people don't assume that you're racist. We would appreciate that if we're black, you wouldn't assume that we're ghetto and that we got, I'm about to say some real shit. I'm about to say shit about myself. That we got mad baby mamas. Say some shit about that we're not educated, that we smoke weed, or we have or that we don't have criminal records. Hold on, y'all gotta take care of something real quick. Oh, that's not about to happen in my house. Carry on. All right, it's going. Son, I'm gonna say it, fuck it. I have a big ass house and a fucking palmetto bug is on my wall right now.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I'm sparing my own house for the podcast. That's love for the show. Give it up for me.
Give it up for
God
me.
damn it.
You better go kill that
shit
bug.
Right.
Anyway, we're gonna take a break real quick. I gotta kill that motherfucking palmetto bug. God damn it. Nah, fuck that.
Yo,
fuck
when we come back, he's gonna be in another room. He ain't
break time. That was terrifying. Nigga. Son, I'm sitting here. That shit just came out the vents. And I'm like, yo. Listen, I know I got a lot of people listening from New York, okay? I live in Florida now. So for New Yorkers, that's not a regular roach. It's an outside roach. If you got roaches that live in your house in Florida, you a dirty motherfucker. I've rarely seen people with roaches in Florida. You'll get a palmetto bug every now and then. But a roach? Y'all got roaches?
Hell no.
Nah, nigga, ain't no roaches.
But
them water bugs always be coming around there.
Palmetto bugs. You got to say it professionally. That way it don't sound like a roach. It's called a palmetto bug.
Palmetto bug sounds scarier than water bug.
That's what it is. A palmetto bug.
I know.
Nigga, y'all ever seen what happened when it get humid?
That's when it get crazy.
Did y'all know that?
What?
Y'all know that they gain the ability to fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they be flying too.
I didn't
you know that
when it's humid though.
Oh, you thought they could fly all the time?
I noticed that they don't fly all the time.
Yeah, they fly when it gets humid. That's how they learn. I have no. It's something about the humidity. Let's see.
Nerd out.
This is the shit I'm talking about. How do I be knowing this useless shit? I forgot how I know that, but I do.
It's the nerd out, bro.
How can
there's a whole nerd
for water bugs?
Yankers with the New Balance. I ain't
water
even know
bugs fly.
Balance.
No. Watch this.
So, Flock, how many polo shirts you think you got? I know you counted.
Nah, bro. Actually, I donated like 2 trash bags full of Ralph like early at the top of this year and shit. I don't really keep much. I be like letting them go because I be going through them.
Yeah.
After a wash or two, then I just donate them.
Okay, I was wrong. It's actually the opposite way. Both males and females have wings and can fly. These cockroaches will fly short distances and would even glide if launching from the top of a building or tree.
Ooh,
it is rare to see palmetto bugs flying in cooler. Oh, it is. They gain the ability to fly when the temperature goes above 85 degrees Fahrenheit. That's crazy, bro.
They don't explain why? That's crazy.
It doesn't say why.
Maybe
They
get the ability to fly. And that's
good.
why New York, but those are the same exact bugs that's in New York. But New York is always cold.
Don't go to DR, boy. Them roaches, the size of your foot.
People go fly in DR.
Are you calling them roaches?
Oh, yo, you racist, bro. First the coconut water, now Dominicans can fly.
Whoa, cancel dirtbag.
All right, bro.
I said no such thing. I mean, that's your own insecurity, nigga. Cucaracha ass nigga.
Hey, you said it.
Oh, then he doubled down and called him a roach.
Double down. La cucaracha.
Double down.
All right. One last thing we need to get into.
like it.
Stupid.
6 of them, right? Or 7?
For real.
7 and 1. Oh. But you can't say la cucaracha mad fast like that, Chinks.
No, I quit before I even try.
I'm more Spanish than you.
Just try to say it.
La cucaracha, la cucaracha, la cucaracha, la cucaracha.
That was sexy as hell. Even though that was dope. I'm surprised you not do that.
Yeah.
You do it, Fago?
You cheated.
La cucaracha.
That shit is hard as hell. I'm not even attempting it, son.
Me neither.
La cucaracha.
Not bad. Now I gotta try it. La cucaracha.
Hey, a little something.
I got off 3. Sounded deaf while I was doing it, but
a little crazy.
Yeah.
I want to get into. I'm glad. You know what I love? A salute to us, right? We've managed to have a very serious episode, but kept it kind of light.
Yeah.
There's nuance here. There's somberness. There's fun. What a great show. Like, who fucking with us? Was somberness a word?
I liked it.
I liked it too, Chinks. I liked it too. I'm keeping it. That shit is in my pocket.
I liked it.
Yo, I just got a new game for my PS4. Listen. Yeah, I know I'm an old nigga. I don't fuck with video games like that. Yo, it's a game called Red Dead Redemption 2. Son, let me explain something about this game, right?
GTA on the horse.
Yes! Bro. No, but it's better. Nigga, it's too... Bro, let me tell you something.
It is better.
Chinks, name anything you could do in the world. Anything. Anything.
Oh, like just anything I could do?
Anything
like,
you could get up and do right now if you wanted to.
Oh, skydive.
That you can't do because you can't fly.
Oh, so then what
They have horses.
It's
Ride an elephant.
Ain't no elephants.
It's like
All
a
right, here it
western.
is.
It's like a western.
It's like a western, right? So, but like literally the entire world is open up to you. Like you can do, for instance, right? You live in a camp, right? So, and you can talk to everybody. Like everybody you walk up to, you press whether you want to talk to them, right? So you have the option to greet them or antagonize them. So of course, I'm antagonizing everybody, right?
Everybody.
So when you keep fucking with everybody in your neighborhood, yo, they fuck you up and kick you out. And you wake up, they fuck you up. Like they'll fuck you up. You go to the whorehouse, you can go play poker. If niggas take all your money, you could kill everybody in the game. Like straight up.
But then you can't go back out there.
You can, but you got a bounty on your head.
Yeah,
They put a bounty on you. You go back. You think it's shit sweet. Your horse? Huh? Your horse, you got to take care of your horse. You got to feed him. You got to give him water. And if he gets sick, you can either go find some medication to get him better, or you could kill that nigga and then go find yourself a new horse. But here's the crazy part. Your saddle got all your equipment on it, so you got to carry your saddle through the woods. I'm talking about it's real life railroad, like real life Wild Wild West. You probably got to walk 30 miles. If your clothes get dirty, you got to wash them. This shit is the real world, son. I'm hooked. Red Dead Redemption 2, that's my shit. And I just got some sad news about Grand Theft Auto 6. PlayStation 5 drops this year. And I was going to get it because I know GTA 6 coming out. You know when that shit dropped, bro? 2023, my nigga.
Damn.
GTA 6. I'm good. I'm not getting PS. I guess I'm not getting PS5 till 2026, 2023. I'm not getting it. Anyway, me and Quasi talked about this today. And this is to my Brooklyn niggas, man. This is the first time in history I've ever seen Brooklyn rappers dying in Brooklyn. And it's because motherfuckers is emulating a lifestyle that's not of Brooklyn. That's a Chicago lifestyle. That's a London lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Just lost another one. I mean, granted, Pop Smoke, who was the one that just died? Pop Smoke didn't die in New York, but they're accusing other gang members of killing Pop Smoke, and that's not the case. Hell no. But Nick Blicky just died, who's in an opposition gang of Pop Smoke. And then another one just died. Let's see. What's his name?
But Nick Blicky, if I'm not mistaken, he was leaving some very disrespectful comments on Pop Smoke's page after Pop Smoke died. He was saying a lot of crazy, disrespectful things, and it was just a matter of time.
They ain't even got this nigga.
He put that energy out there.
Listen, anytime niggas leave that type of energy out there, I'm not surprised. I don't wish it, but I'm not surprised either. That's why I don't think Pennywise is gonna last too long. You know what I'm saying?
Saying some wild stuff. I was like, whoa. I even looked him up. I didn't know who he was. I just looked him up just because everything he was talking about. He was saying some wild stuff, and I was like, whoa, this dude mighty brave.
What the fuck? Yo, bro, I'm bugging it. Damn, they even got this nigga name out. Quincy, you did you get his name?
The last guy who died.
Yeah, he just died a couple of days ago.
He a fair-skinned dude.
Yeah, had shades on and shit. In the picture they showed of him, he had a Gucci on and shit. You know what? 2 of them died this month, so
Yeah.
that's why his name like Nick Blicky's coming up because Nick Blicky was a little bigger than this one, but he's up. This dude was up and coming too. But anyways, niggas is dying emulating a lifestyle that's not even. It's not even their life. It's like we talked about this and we was like, yo, the reason why Pop Smoke and Fabio Foreign stands out because of course they're making the drill music, but it's fun, it's women, you could dance to it, party to it. It's gang element, of course, but they're showing you how dope Brooklyn drill music is fire. It could go so much further if niggas removed the gang element from it.
It wouldn't be drill then.
All right. Facts. No. All right. Drill is the lifestyle. They out. No,
Yo, I don't know what that was. You just took me through a roller coaster of emotions right now.
They out doing drills, right? All right, let me break it down correctly. But
it's like
drill music
without drugs.
Drill music is a sound, right?
No, drill beats are a sound.
Drill beats are sound.
Well, drill
sound.
You have to. It is gang talk. It is direct. It's when we see you. It's this. You come over here.
Bro, it's the dumbest shit ever. It's like, yo, y'all niggas don't want no money? I really be thinking that, like, yo, son, y'all niggas rather beef than get money? That's what made Pop Smoke and so different. Because they're nowhere near the best drill rappers. Actually, one of the best drill rappers in New York and Brooklyn is not even black. He's white. You played him on a show a while back, Max the Demon. He's a fucking savage. But everybody's always beefing. And then I went and did my research because I said this before on the show. Chicago drill is where it all started. And then, them niggas really killing each other over there for nothing. Then you got London drill, which doesn't sound like Chicago drill, but they got it from Chicago. Brooklyn drill is a direct
the approach, the mindset they got from Chicago.
The mindset, but it sounds completely different.
Well, one could say grime was London grime.
Grime doesn't sound like drill. Grime is a whole. That's London.
I'm talking about the mindset, not the sound.
But grime, they wasn't really beefing with each other.
No, you're right. It's a little different, but they were saying straight gutter shit though.
It was a lot of street shit. It was pure street
beats,
shit, grime.
Bro.
Yeah, the beats might have varied, sound might have varied, but the subject might have.
But the UK drill, these niggas are really, really, really about that action. So like, the reason why they cover they can't even show their face. That's how dangerous that shit is. They got a point system. I was telling Quasi this today. These motherfuckers got a whole point system, son, amongst each gang. Like, they keep points, like $10, 10 points per body, 5 per shooting, 3 per stabbing, 1 for robbery. They got it. Like, it's like they have a system in place, and the music is based off them dissing each other. That's it. But I'm a fan of the music. So me and Quasi were talking about this today. Do you ever watch their videos and shit? Son, the shit is so menacing, son. This shit is so dope, son. I'm like, yo, why y'all niggas can't just fuck the beef shit, son? This shit is fire. And now Brooklyn niggas doing the same thing, bro. But they dropping. A family member of mine, he Crip. I ain't gonna say his name, but it's really, really close family member of mine. He Crip. And I had to check him, Nick Blicky died, and I guess somebody in his gang shouted out Nick Blicky, like, yo, rest in peace. my family member put up a whole post dissing his gang member for saying his condolences to Nick Blicky. I'm like, damn, my nigga, is that serious? You can't say rest in peace to another dude? Because y'all in opposite gangs? Son, that gang shit is not even a New York, like, son, these niggas are stealing other people's culture and making it their own and acting out how other people act out. Think about it. Name a Brooklyn rapper that got killed in Brooklyn. Go. Aside from Nick Blicky and this other dude that died. Don't happen, bro. Not in music, son. Like, it's like niggas ain't even rapping a rap no more. They rapping the beef. It's the dumbest shit ever, bro. That's why that shit ain't gonna last. And I'm saying it's a dope music. I love that shit. I love it, son. Talk about all the shit you want, but to do it in real life, that shit is corny. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Chicago drill is officially over?
Yeah. Yeah, because unless, I mean, is there any Chicago drill artists out that's really doing anything right now? Because if you notice,
and Dirk.
Polo G.
But the bigger Polo G from Chicago?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
I didn't know that. The bigger Chicago artists leave because Chicago's really that dangerous. Chief Keef left, Dirk left. Reese just got hit in the fucking neck recently. You know what I'm saying? The niggas thought he was dead. They leave. They don't stay there no more. You know what I mean? That's a smart thing to do. Get the fuck out of there, bro. Niggas is dropping like flies. But anyway, I don't like the turn this conversation is taking. I mean, anybody got anything else to touch on?
Oh, just quick prediction.
Go ahead.
I think very soon.
Okay. Go ahead.
I think very soon there's gonna be a UK or / Afrobeat artist in every hip hop crew. Soon.
I would really love to see that. I would really love for niggas to pay homage. You said Afrobeat?
Well, I wanted to say like African hip hop. You know what I mean? But a lot of those dudes who do Afrobeat, they rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Burna Boy rap.
Wizkid, Burna Boy, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, you know.
Burna Boy looks just like my baby mother's husband.
Oh.
Mug. Beyond, you know what I mean?
I need it.
No. We didn't touch on this. Did y'all watch the 112 Jagged Edge battle?
Yep.
I tried to, but where I was at, I couldn't really hear it. I tried to. Like, I got back on like 4 times.
Nobody could.
Couldn't hear it. Okay.
And you know what's crazy? It actually sounded, the sound quality was just as like all the other verses. But Bounty and Beanie was so amazing that you ain't even want to hear nothing else after that. They fucked it up for everybody, I'm telling you. I think 112 started out real strong. And me and Quincy was texting back and forth. Like, damn, I think we underestimated 112. They threw their haymakers out in the beginning, but in the end, Jagged Edge got it. In the end. What do you think, Quincy?
I thought it was the other way around.
Really?
I think they both threw their haymakers out, but then 112 had more haymakers. They hit him with the sheet. They hit him with the "I'll be missing you" by that towards the end. That was crazy.
They did.
They pulled out some joints that I forgot about at the end. I think they pulled out the
I missed it.
Oh, they did the.
It was a trash battle.
It was because of the
sound quality was Jagged Edge sound. Because 112 got nigga, they had Brian Michael Cox in there. I saw him.
Yeah.
But they had that Beanie Bounty sound linked up after a while. You remember that?
Yeah, it got crazy.
They had that crispy sound. Jagged Edge, nigga, that shit sounded like he was holding a phone to a phone, nigga. A phone to a phone, son. They sounded bad, bro. And it was all 4 of them. Jagged Edge 112 only had 2 of them. It wasn't even 112, nigga. It was 56.
110?
Chinks got it because Chinks is smart. What's 56 times 2, nigga? It was, I mean, it was 56 today. I mean,
yeah, but 110 sounded funnier.
Yeah.
But it didn't make any sense. Also,
no, that worked.
All right.
Also, I will say this: Jagged Edge aged very well. They look the same.
Yeah, they did good.
Slim, not so good. Slim anymore, bro. Them niggas look old, son. 112 looking bad. He kept shouting out Bad Boy, too. He still sound as a Bad Boy?
Probably.
Yeah, they had the Ciroc bottles. Diddy was in there heavy. That don't mean they signed though, but
we got to do this episode too. Eventually, we got to do it. I got an episode I'm gonna do, and it's gonna be dedicated on segment. Diddy is. I love Diddy, but Diddy is the devil, and I'm gonna break it down. Maybe the next episode we're gonna do that. Diddy's the devil. And I'm explaining why. He is literally Lucifer Combs. Dangerous round, but it's going to get people talking. It has to be said, though. I'm surprised nobody else ever said it, but I'm going to do it.
Diddy has definitely been depicted as the devil.
Yeah, but he's loved.
2000s.
He's loved.
Conspiracy world.
He's loved. He shouldn't be where he at right now after all the shit he did.
There goes the Revolt TV deal.
Oh shit!
There it goes, right out the window.
Listen, you don't want that because we're gonna end up with everybody else, bro. I'll tell y'all why you don't want that deal. We good. You know what I mean?
And
Revolt been out for a while now, right? Anybody rich?
So you do want to talk about it?
That's all that part. Because the part he said, I'm good on Revolt. Like any banging shows, and niggas is rich.
Nori.
What? What Nori been at? Nori ain't need that. Who else?
He didn't need it. He didn't.
Who watched Revolt? You got Revolt on Spectrum, nigga? You watch that shit?
I had it on 18.
Niggas are revolting against Revolt.
Shut up.
I love you, Diddy, but you know, you're the devil though, bro. You know, and you stole my nickname, by the way, too. This has been confirmed. That's my I gave it up. You can't be going around calling yourself Love, nigga. Flacco, no, that's what he met me as.
That's where we at. We went from police brutality to Dirt Loves the Devil.
Whatever, nigga. No, I say he can't. He calls himself Love now. That's my name.
Facts.
Not cool, disguise, man. Not cool.
What?
I don't like how close to the camera you are either with the disguise on. We know who you are, son.
With the disguise on. Nah, you stupid.
But anyways, this was a good episode. I don't feel like we've been on that long. I guess because they've been flowing.
Oh, bro, we out here.
But
we out here.
We gonna hang it up right now. It's been a good episode. Once again, rest in peace to the grandmother of Finesse Levine. We love you, my bro. And get prayers out to the family. But hold on. Kung Floozy. Kung Floozy, that's crazy. Shout out to Fredo Cash, Baltimore. Whoa. You know what I'm saying? All jokes aside. Let's get it, baby. Episode 77 in the books. Peace.
I love that. Me and Pyrex together, watch two words collide. Me and Jackie bored out the suites when we got hella whores inside. Whoa, I'm the shit. Bitch, y'all jokes aside. I'm the shit. Bitch, y'all jokes aside. Me and Pyrex together, watch two words collide. Me and Jackie bored out the suites when we got hella whores inside. Whoa, I'm the shit. Bitch, y'all jokes aside. I'm the shit. Bitch, y'all jokes aside. I'm the shit. Need a nigga, I had to say more. Ain't nobody gonna do it like this, coming out of body more. I know Jackie got some whores. I know Pirates got some whores. Trying to get these niggas share they bitches cause I'm so sick of fucking yours.